You guys are basketball enthusiasts alike. This is the Only Land, and we are back to talk about these, the KD15. Before I do that, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you like what you've seen before or you like what you see today. That light is really bright, so I'm gonna turn that down just a tad bit. So, anyways, let's start off with what we always start off with, the traction. On the traction here, you have a traction that's very similar to like a Kobe traction. If I could find it, they're gonna be all the way at the bottom because I don't even use them. God damn, Jesus Christ. These are Kobe 9s. Yeah, I have this. I think it's the Mozart colorway. If you look, it's kind of similar. I don't know if you guys can see that. I will actually get closer so you guys can see that. It's kind of similar, like the forefoot area. Towards the back is just a complete wash, but it's kind of similar. The thing is, it didn't perform like it was kind of similar. This to me, Kobe 9, Kobe 8. Jordan 28, Jordan, I think 29 too, maybe 29. The Currys, what are these Curry? Curry 9s. Those are all like up there for me in regards to traction. These, I just. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know where they went wrong. I tried them on good courts. I tried them on bad courts, and on bad courts, they were bad, bro. They were bad. It was just like very inconsistent. And I literally like just finished performance testing these. Like I just got in my 24 hours, the last of it, a couple hours ago. I mean, it's 3 a.m. now, but a couple hours ago. And even then, like I will have footage of me just slipping and sliding all over the place. Like I have just like regular basic moves. I'm like falling. I'm literally touching earth. People are making me touch earth. I don't do that. I don't touch earth. I'm touching earth in these. What's going on? I couldn't understand what was going on in these. I was like, when I end up touching earth like that, and it's happened a couple of times, right? I just chalk it up to the shoes sometimes. Like when I fall, I know when I fall. I fall. I fell one time in my career. That's how I put it. One time somebody has dropped me. This is the shoes. This is the shoes. The shoes is just not doing what they need to do. Now outside, I will say, I brought these outside to a court in the city, and they were straight. On the pavement, on the paint parts that are usually slippery, they were straight. If you want to wear these outside, I mean, it's kind of thin. I don't know, like the grooves are kind of thin. I don't know how long they're gonna last you, but outside, this will 100% get the job done. Inside, bro, I think you're just gonna end up dealing with a lot of inconsistency, is what it is. And I mean, this is my personal review. I know some people love this shoe. I haven't seen anyone else's review. I've seen like those like TikToks or like stories on Instagram of people who said that this is their favorite shoe or whatever of the year. If the traction isn't good, the shoe's not good to me. I've discussed that before. If I cannot stop on a dime with the shoe, it doesn't even have to be on a dime. If I can't stop without sliding with the shoe, I can't wear the shoe. I can't. Now, when it comes to cushioning for this thing, you have pretty much the exact same thing as the last year's model, which is somewhere back here. You have a Cushlon midsole, and then on the inside you have Zoom Air, full-on Zoom Air Strobel. Now, why on the shoe it says Air Zoom and Air Zoom, I do not know. I don't know why they do that. It confuses me every time. Like I look at it and I'm like, what is that? And I have to literally go back and research it, make sure that I get it right. It gets me like 90% of the time. I'll look at this and I'll say Air Zoom, and it's not Air Zoom, it's Zoom Air, whatever. And then they have this insole, which is pretty difficult to get out. But as you can see, it's decent, right? It'll get the job done. It's not too thick. Whatever it is, it's nothing special, right? Well, I guess it's not really a Dr. Scholl's insole. This isn't something that you're gonna be bouncing off of. It's all right. But then inside you can see there can you see there the full length Strobel there? Yeah, you can see it right there, full length Strobel. And I think that's it's good. I can feel it. Like it's very soft for me. It was very bouncy when I was playing inside. When I was playing outside, I just felt very bouncy. And I don't know if that was the Strobel or that was the Cushlan. I felt like it was the Cushlan, to be honest with you. The problem was, and I'm not exactly sure what it was, on this right shoe in particular, and I just happened to be holding the right shoe. It has nothing to do with not having the left shoe in my hand. On this right shoe, I had a lot of just like foot pain, bro. Like the break-in on this was awful. It was bad in the beginning. Now I will say it didn't take super long, and I'm just going back to reading my notes. It did not take super long. I will say that. It wasn't like, oh man, I had to play in this thing for 5 hours. It wasn't that bad, but like when I tied it really tight, which is how I tie my shoes, right? I got to. It hurt. Like the bottom portion, the outside bottom of my foot, so like somewhere around here, was killing me. And I don't know if it's this. I know usually when they have like these little side things, which I will talk about in a minute. I believe a lot of the time they're stitched straight down into the midsole. I don't see anything, but like why would you see it, right? And god damn, whatever it was, it really hurt. It hurt a lot. I felt like it was not digging into my foot, but it hurt, man. Bro, I played in these just now. I just said that, and my foot was killing me for like an hour to 2 hours after I took the shoe off. I don't have foot problems like that. Like I have knee problems. I don't have feet problems. So I didn't know what was going on with these. And I know it seems like, hey man, you're killing this shoe right now. What's going on? People love this shoe. Hey, I'm just being honest, right? I'm just trying to tell you how I feel in these shoes. Sorry. I did say the fit was, hold on. We'll get into the fit in a second. When it comes to the upper, you have a textile material. On the upper, obviously you have overlays in the regular areas, which is right around like the toe box here. It's not bad. It's definitely not like anything premium, but it feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then I feel like for the upper, it kind of includes the tongue as well. If you cannot see, I will give you images, of course. The tongue has a bunch of like, it's perforated, so it's got a bunch of holes in it. It's like foamy, kind of. No, it's like foam. It's foam, and it's got holes in it. And I forgot where the first time I saw that was. I think that was the KD12. That tongue was a little wacky, if I remember correctly. Like it felt like it wasn't really that stable. This feels a little bit more stable. It's a little more soft, and that does help with the lace pressure, because if you guys watched my Curry review, the lace pressure really kills me. I hate flat laces. I hate them. Flat laces really are painful, especially if you don't have a great tongue.
Pause. For sure. Whoa. Shit.
Holy goddamn.
Jesus Christ.
And these got fat laces, and they got that fat tongue. It's great, man. And that's very comfortable for me. But along the upper, you have this thing, which I literally just complained about. I believe this was, well, it looks like it's inspired by the Prestos, right? It's what it appears by. What it was actually inspired by, according to KD, was the Jet Flights. And when I tell you the Nike Zoom Jet Flight, when I tell you I do not know what these are, I have no clue what these are. Like I guess Steve Nash wore them, and I feel like maybe I've seen them before, but I'm lost. This how? Like, how are they inspired by this? I do not know. I'm even looking at them. They have a strap, so how does this make any sense? I don't know, but that's what they said. That was the inspiration. If that's the excuse you're giving, sure, whatever. I am still judging. I mean, it's cool to look at, but I'm still judging this based off the pain that I have in my foot. I'm sorry. I believe that the pain I have in my foot is from them stitching this in to the midsole, and I don't know. Like, that's how I have to judge it. What I will say is that it does keep it locked down. They moved from more of like a mid cut to a low cut for sure, and it gives me sort of like a Trey. I hate to just keep going back to like a Trey Young feel, but it gives me sort of like a Trey Young feel. Like when you tighten it, well, I had to loosen it. So when I'm tying my laces, which is I think how most people play, they don't play with your laces too tight. It gives you that feeling like, hey man, these might fly away like right off my feet, but it's not going anywhere. They don't go anywhere. You'll be all right. The lockdown is pretty good. Just the pain for me just wasn't. It didn't get it done. Aesthetically, I went through a lot of the aesthetics or all of the aesthetics in my unboxing video, and that'll be up here somewhere, or maybe over here. But I feel like maybe that's it. I will say when it comes to fit, I walked into a store. I was able to get these in the store. As I said in that video, this colorway wasn't even out on Nike.com when I got it. By the time I put the video out, there were like 2 other colorways plus this one out, because you know I'm a little late on everything. But no, I got my 11.5. It fit fine when I wore them in the store. It fit fine when I wore them on report. And go with your true size, man. Go with your true size. What I will say is, if you have the option to try them on every time. If you have the option to walk into a store and try out the sneaker, go try them on. Like why not? Like, there can be things that can happen where maybe this just isn't for your foot. And let me see if I have anything else. No, man, I pretty much covered it. And I guess I went the opposite of what everyone else was. Everyone so far, from what I believe I've heard, was basketball shoe of the year. Me? No, sorry. It doesn't. It hurts, man. This is a painful shoe, bro. I'm not putting this shoe on again. For real. Like, I'm happy to be done with the shoe, and I just didn't think that would be the case. But I'm genuinely happy to be done testing the KD15s. Thank you guys for watching. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you like what you've seen before or you like what you see today. If you want to see me demolish more shoes, which is never my intention, but it just always happens, hit the bell there and you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. I don't know if I said it already, but like button, subscribe button, I did say that. This is the Only Land. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.